A haunted farm near Hendersonville, North Carolina is one of the top haunted house attractions in the Carolinas. Are you brave enough to check it out? Is the only question. We've got Daniel Ballard here, the general manager of the haunted farm. Welcome and great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
And you're really glad to be here because last year you didn't get to open for Helene. This year, a triumphant return.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a long year, but we've been rebuilding about a third of our attraction as our woods were decimated last year and we weren't able to open it all.
Yeah, so a lot of people very excited that you are able to open this year. And let's talk about the history here. The haunted farm sits on a mysterious stretch of land and locals kind of still talk about this age-old feud that happened there between families.
Sure. Yeah, it's sort of a Hatfield and McCoy's mixed with a little Romeo and Juliet story. Started over a battle over a water source in Hendersonville.
Okay, and then locals believing that that witches inhabited this area.
In the local
and parents
woods.
would say, don't go out there. They'd forbid their kids from going too far.
Right.
Missing people, all that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we've got haunted history, and visitors from all over are going to survive the haunted farm. What will they encounter, though, to terrify them along the way?
Well, we've got dozens and dozens of movie quality, detailed sets, a lot of great costumes, professional makeup jobs, things like that, professional actors. It's about 45 minute walkthrough, one long walkthrough, and it's awesome. It's a really awesome experience.
It looks awesome, and I was asking you this just out of interest: is what's the youngest kids? There are some brave ones, but you say it's going to be terrifying, and parents are going to make that call.
We are a haunted attraction, so we're meant to scare and terrify you. There's elements of gore. It's really up to the parents, though. We let parents decide what they think their children can handle. We don't set an age limit, but I've seen some really young people handle it better than some grown adults.
It looks spectacular, all the special effects and everything. And are there chicken exits? Does somebody ever get in there too deep and realize they don't want to continue?
Every once in a while we have some folks that just can't hack it, and they ask to be let out, and we escort them out. So it definitely happens.
And that's how you know you're doing your job well, because that is your goal, to terrify.
You pay us to scare you, so we're going to do it. We're going to do the best of our ability here.
And then talking more about not being able to open last season, what kind of resurgence are you seeing from people just excited that you're back opening, the well wishes that are coming your way?
We're really pushing to grow our community back. Agritourism, the apples, the wineries, everything in Hendersonville. We want people to make a weekend out of it. It used to be a big business out there, and Helene really devastated all of that for all of the local farmers and community. So we're really pushing and trying to be part of that regrowth and rebuilding process.
And absolutely, and you think about making it an evening trip, you go up there and go to the haunted house, but you stay overnight and you've got a day of apple picking, farm exploration. What do people tend to discover when they make it an overnight trip?
Well, Hendersonville is one of the top apple producing regions in the on the East Coast, and there's also award-winning wineries out there, and great views, the leaf changing, all that. It's a lot of tourism for the fall here in Hendersonville.
Excellent. And then we've got in our final moments here, we're curious about what goes into preparing at this point. You're getting ready for busy season. What's happening at the haunted attraction now to prepare?
Well, we're hopefully all prepared and ready to go, because this will be our third weekend open this weekend, and we spend all year actually working on our sets and designing new scares and putting it all together. But there's a trade show we go to in St. Louis to really get ideas and planning all the new layouts and new things like that. And it's just a lot of work, and a lot of people come together to put it together. And
it's an art. You take pride in how this looks to people, how it feels to people, because really, incredible visuals throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, I'm a big time horror fan, and I grew up going to haunted houses as a kid.
No wonder.
And so I love it. I eat, sleep, and breathe Halloween. My household is the same. My wife, she actually runs a different haunted attraction in Asheville. So
really?
Yeah, Halloween is big business in our house.
And you must have so much fun at the end of the day, thinking with smiles on your faces about all the people who you frightened so well throughout the time.
We love to scare. We love to scare. It's something really special at the haunted farm when you can come and get terrified and get that adrenaline rush of being scared to death, but you're completely safe. That's, I think, one of the great things about haunted attractions.
That's probably just a good exercise, no matter how much my heart beats, no matter how afraid I am. I'm safe, or
Right.
am I?
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. All right. Awesome attraction. We'll put that information on screen. Daniel, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Haunted Farm is located on Townsend Road in Hendersonville and is open weekends through November 1st. General admission is $40 and tickets are available online.